The way they did
the
stuff,
lighting,
like the technology and
but
stuff.
Even to one word or phrase.
I feel like I wasn't on the right amount of drugs to fully enjoy this movie.
Can you come back to me in like a day? I have to process this. I thought it was amazing, excellent, very well crafted. Not only lived up, but probably surpassed the original.
I'm the black sheep of this car. I haven't seen the original Blade Runner, just from what I saw in the theater. I did enjoy it. I don't know if it was the late hour or the full day that I've had, but I did find myself, exhausted after watching it. This is a movie that is by no means afraid to take a breath and then to take another breath.
It was like weirdly good pacing, but still felt like the longest movie.
I thought this was like, by the end, I was like, is this like a Lord of the Rings epic? It was still very well stylized. It still had a very compelling story, even not knowing the stuff that happened beforehand. So at this point, I'm like, cool, I get a prequel story while everyone else got a sequel.
My first thought is that Roger Deakins, the cinematographer, needs an Oscar immediately. They just need to give it to him. That there was a lot of creative choices in sound and stuff as well. I did think it was a tad on the long side, while it was interesting, and it definitely kept to its noir kind of roots. It leaves you thinking, obviously, like this is one of those where it's like, I need to process this and just think about it for a while. I don't think it's going to be for a lot of people just because it is such a slow burning movie. I mean, that first hour to actually get us moving into what's going on is quite the task to sit through, especially late at night. So I would recommend people go watch it earlier in the day, not 11 o'clock like we did. So would you guys recommend to go watch it now, wait till later, maybe on cable, or burn it with fire?
Go watch it now, especially if you like the first one. It's just really good looking all around anyway. It's definitely not for everyone. I'd say go watch it now in theaters.
I would say that if you're like me and have never seen the original, to go ahead and wait for it to be out on either DVD or, digital release. While I did enjoy the movie, its length, its pacing, and its callbacks of the original story did make it a little bit harder for me to follow. So I would say if you're like me, wait. But if you have seen the original, then by all means go see this in theaters.
If you're a film buff, go watch it. If you're a fan of the first one, like Isaac said, go watch it. I think more people would enjoy it better in the comfort of their home just because of the length of it.
It's probably true.
And it'd be easier to digest that way. See it as soon as you can, or as soon as it comes out on Blu-ray or digital. All right, well, that's it for us this week. Hopefully we've given you some stuff to think about. Make sure to subscribe, like our stuff. We need views. Please share with your friends. And we want to thank our sponsors, 1-800-GIVE-ME-PIZZA. Don't drive, just dial. And we'll catch you next week. See ya.